Hi, it's Ali here and I hope you're well. So you're sitting here watching this feeling so lost and stuck in life. You don't know what direction to go in, and when you do try, you don't seem to have the motivation, and it's just so difficult, so you just don't bother and you just feel lost, stuck, and what's the point? Well, if you do, this video is for you. So many people do feel stuck in life, and I have 3 tips that are going to really help you. And my first tip is to be more disciplined. Now that might sound really boring and thinking that's the last thing I want to hear, but think about it. Think about areas in your life that actually are going well and that you're doing okay on. Do you have discipline in that? Do you do the same things over and over again? Do you have sort of a list of musts, the things you need to do? It might be through work, it might be for your children, it might be your relationship, but there's an area in your life that actually is going okay, you don't feel stuck in, and you have got discipline in it. And a lot of people ask me, well, what is discipline? And I like to see it like this. Discipline is doing what your future self wants more than what you want in the present. So let me explain this, that let's say you want to be fit and healthy. Now, to your present self, who wants pleasure, wants to avoid pain, wants to do things they like, doesn't want to get out of their comfort zone, and just wants to feel good, that's boring. You don't want to do that. So you're going to go and eat that cream cake, or go and have a high-fat meal or something that's not going to actually help you. If you think about your future self wants to be fit and healthy. Your future self wants to be able to be vibrant and have the energy. So discipline is allowing your future self to win more than your present self. So eating healthy is giving you maybe pain, it's making you feel not very good, going for that long walk, whatever it is to lose that weight. But your future self needs it, your future self wants it. So try to look at it in that way, that yes, it's not what you want now, because you just want pleasure and to avoid pain. But if you don't change, your future self is still going to be through that pain, because you're going to be heavier, you're not going to be so healthy, you might be diabetic, all those things. So discipline is allowing your future self to win more than your present self. So I hope that makes sense and maybe makes you see it in a different way slightly. Discipline is a bit boring, I get it. But if you look at the areas of your life where you're very disciplined, you actually take action and you do the things you need to do. So my second tip is to be more motivated, which is a bit strange because I don't wholly believe in motivation. So let me explain. So motivation works in some stages, and it's not normally when you first start doing something. If we're waiting to be motivated to get unstuck and do something, you're going to be waiting a long time. Only taking action and just doing it and feeling the pain and doing it anyway is going to get you there. But once you actually got momentum, then motivation comes, especially when you're near to the end of your goal. It's like a runner, when you can see that finish line, it makes you want to run faster. So motivation does have its place, but I prefer to look at it that find your why and make it as big as possible. So let's go back to the weight loss again. If you really want to lose weight, why? Think about it. It's not, oh, well, I shouldn't be this size or I feel healthier. Really, why? Write down in emotive detail why you want to lose weight. How you're going to feel. I'm going to feel fit and I'm going to feel vibrant. I'm going to have the energy to do everything with my children. Really write a vivid picture with as much emotion as possible of the story, of the things you actually want. And that is going to actually pull you towards wanting to do it, instead of you being pushed there and feeling that you don't want to go there. So as I say, it is about motivation, but it's more about finding your why and really, really understanding why you want it and going for it. It's a bit like someone who says, well, I've got to lose weight, I'm too big, and it's all negative and I don't want to, well, I suppose I'm going to have to eat, healthy food. It's just really hard. It's pain and your body's just doesn't want to go there. But if you look at it about, actually, I want to be fit and vibrant, I want to have all the energy, I'm going to love trying all these new foods, and I'm just going to walk every day and it's going to energize me. And that's what I want, because then I can play with my children or my grandchildren, or I can do the job I want to, or I can climb a mountain, or whatever it is. But it's so much more exciting for you. So just think about your why and get motivated after you've started, because if you're waiting to be motivated, you could be waiting a very, very long time. And my final tip is, do you really know where you are now? And do you really know where you want to go? Because I've said this before in my videos, if you got in a car blindfolded and then someone said, well, drive to where you want to go, if you didn't know where you were and you didn't know where you want to go to, you wouldn't be able to drive anywhere. You wouldn't know what to do. And so many women that come and speak to me, I ask them a few simple questions about where they are now and what they want, and they really do not have any idea. So if you're feeling really stuck, is it because you don't know what you really want? So I'd like you to get out a pen and paper, and I want you to write down where you are now, how it's feeling, what it's doing for you. And then I want you to write a list out of where you want to go, why you want to go there, and really understand what you want. And that's not what your partner wants or your children wants or anyone else. It's what you truly want. Really find out what you want in life, because I would say that's the biggest thing when people say they feel really stuck, is they don't know what they really want. So let's just recap. Be more disciplined. Do more of what your future self wants and less of what you need now, because your future self will thank you for it. Remember, the areas of your life where you are disciplined is so much easier. So get disciplined. The second thing is motivation, but by finding your why you really want to do it. Get as emotive as you possibly can. Make it a big, bright picture of what you really want to go for, because it will pull you there. And finally, look at where you are now and where you want to go, because unless you know that, there's not going to be a journey. You need to know where you are, why you're here now, what it's doing for you or not doing for you, and then looking at what you want in life. And once again, make that big and bold. Do a vision board, whatever you need. Write a massive list and put it on your mirror. Just make sure you know where you need to go, because with those three things, it will really help you to be unstuck in life and really go for what you want. I hope this has really helped you, and I look forward to speaking to you all next week. Bye-bye.